What's good, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Buzz Boys. And right now, we just came off a win against the Pacers, a ugly win. And like Eric Collins said, in the record books, a few months from now, a W is gonna be a W. But for right now, we're gonna remember how ugly this win was. We were up 23, and basically, we end up winning the game by 3 points. The Pacers have a game-winning shot. Kelly Oubre blocks the game-winning shot. You know, a W's a W. But when you're up 23, that's supposed to be a W. And now I put some of it on Borrego just because it's hard for you to say, oh, don't let off the gas, but then you don't play Terry Rozier for, like, the whole second half or, like, half the third quarter and the whole fourth quarter, and then you don't play Gordon for half the, like, Gordon and Terry didn't play for 1.5 quarters. So it's hard for you to tell your team, you know what I'm saying, keep fighting, da-da-da-da, you know, don't take your foot off the gas when you're resting starters. So I don't understand the whole Ish Smith over Terry Rozier thing because Ish didn't play good. Ish was playing like shit. So it's like, why the fuck are you sitting here playing Ish Smith who hasn't played in I don't know how many games? Ish Smith has been out of the rotation. Then you throw him out there tonight and expect him to do something. I don't know what that was about. I really hated that decision. I didn't like that at all. Like, what are you trying to throw Ish out there for late as fuck to do what? I didn't fuck with that at all. I mean, I'm sitting here. I mean, Plumlee got in foul trouble. He was playing. I mean, he had 5, 6, and 3. He did all right. But, I mean, you know, it's just like, bro, it seems like Plumlee can barely get past 5 and 5, bro. It's just fucking embarrassing. And Ish Smith in 11 minutes, all 11 minutes coming in the fourth quarter, has 1 point and 1 assist. Why is somebody playing the whole fourth quarter with 1 point and 1 assist? It's Smith. It's not for defense. Like, you want to rest Terry Rozier, who didn't even have that good of a game. He has 10 points in 23 minutes. Now, Gordon, I understand trying to rest Gordon. He had 25, you know. I understand trying to rest Gordon. But, you know, Terry need to get going. It's not like he was having a great game and just to sit out. So I don't really like that. And Nick Richards plays 5 minutes tonight. I just didn't understand it. LaMelo Ball almost goes for a triple-double. He has 32 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. He does his thing. He was 2 assists away from a triple-double with like 5 minutes left. So it's crazy to think in those 5 minutes he didn't get those 2 assists, man. He had a pass to Ish Smith. Ish Smith fucking missed it wide open. Then he had another play. He had a couple plays to Miles where Miles either turned down the shot or he missed them and got fouled. It was just like, I guess it just wasn't missed. Westbrook just got benched for Rondo. And yeah, Westbrook's washed, bro. That nigga's ass. Yeah. I thought tonight would have been a good night to see Book Knight and Kai Jones, but they're in fucking Greensboro. Book Knight just had 27. And Swarm are 0-5, bro. It's Swarm are ass, and Jello's not playing. So it's just like, fuck this. Fuck the Swarm. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Xavier Sneed and fucking, like, just bullshit. Their starting point guard played like 26 minutes, has 0 points, 1 assist, 2 assists. Their backup point guard, DJ Carton, played like 14 minutes, had 0 points. So how the fuck do both of your point guards have 0 points in a combined like 40 minutes? What the fuck? Y'all niggas ass. Xavier Sneed, 10 points. Like, that's all Xavier Sneed does, 10 points. That's, 8 to 10 points. That's what he gives you. And it's like, bro, Jello had 23 points the first night and has not really played since. Like, this, the Swarm are just dumb. Like, the Swarm are shooting themselves in the foot. Like, bro, play Jello 20 minutes a night, bare minimum. I don't give a fuck. Play Jello, bro. That's the name that's going to sell y'all tickets. That's the name that's going to get y'all buckets. Because the Swarm aren't even fucking scoring. That's the thing. The Swarm are struggling to score 100 points a game. They lost tonight with like 82 points. So it's like, bro, y'all niggas suck. Anyway, this isn't about the fucking Swarm. This is about the Hornets. And this is their first 5-game winning streak since 2018. The Lakers are getting clapped by 17 to the Celtics, man. Yeah, the Lakers are washed, bro. The Lakers are washed, bro. Lakers washed. So yeah, it feels good, man. First time in a long time. 5-game winning streak, man. You got to be excited about that. And I mean, things is looking up, man. Things is looking up. Hornets 10-7 refresh, man. The standings need to refresh. Why is this shit still talking about we're 9-7? Okay, the standings are moving too fucking slow, but we're 10-7. That puts us 5th. We're 5th right now. I mean, we were already 5th before this game. The Wizards are 10-5. Let's see if they played today. Nah, the Wizards. Okay, the Wizards lost last night, and they play the Heat again tomorrow. So hopefully they lose again, and then we play them again. So hopefully, we fuck the Wizards up. Go ahead and get them dropping down. We move up to 4th. And I think that's where we belong anyway, man. I think the Hornets at 4th is kind of where we can expect to be this year, man. Because literally last year, I feel like that's where we were supposed to be, that 4 to 5 spot, somewhere in there. But, I mean, I think the sky's the limit for us, man. As long as we keep climbing up, man, the sky's the limit. We have the Hawks coming up, man, and that's going to be a good game to kind of see where we're at. Hawks have won 3 in a row, so they're starting to, it's a lot of good teams right now at the bottom of the conference. Like, right now, the Celtics are 9, the Bucks are 10, the Hawks are 11, the Raptors are 12. So it's like, these are all teams that could even end up in the playoffs. Maybe not the Raptors, but the Celtics, Bucks, and Hawks, we all expect them to move up into the playoff picture. So it's like, even though right now they're not top 8, these are going to be playoff teams that we need to beat if we're, to really kind of gauge where we're at. And, the Bulls might fall. The Wizards are definitely going to fall. They're not fucking staying top 4. They're probably not even making the playoffs, to be honest. The Cavs are finna fall out. Colin Sexton's finna get fucking season-ending surgery, and Evan Mobley's out. So the Cavs are finna fall to the bottom as usual. The Knicks, man, they're probably finna fall to the bottom. Let's see. The Knicks are finna play the Rockets. That might be a gimme game, but who knows? They just lost to the Magic, so who knows? But anyway, they're playing the Rockets, the Bulls, the Lakers, the Suns, the Hawks, the Nets. So the Knicks are finna fall out. So, we got teams that's finna start falling down. And it's just like, as long as the Hornets keep winning, we kind of going to start to separate ourselves from a lot of these teams. Because, I mean, we're on a 4-game winning streak. The only other team in the conference on a 4-game winning streak is the Heat. Well, we're on a 5-game winning streak. I don't know why Google is not updating the standings. Like, it still says 9-7, but on the front page it says 10-7. Like, why is it not updating the standings? This shit is pissing me off. But anyway, right now we're 5th. Either way, we're 5th. We're not gonna move up from 5th right now. But I mean, us being 6-4 in our last 10. 5-game winning streak, that's where we need to be. We go 4-0 on our homestand after going 1-4 on our road trip. So now we go into this next road trip. We have the Hawks, the Wizards, the Magic. We can go 3-0 on this road trip, man. Seriously. I really think that, the Hornets can go on a little 10-game winning streak. I mean, we're at 5 right now. We have the Hawks. That would be 6. Wizards 7. Magic 8. Timberwolves 9. Rockets next. The Hornets can win 10 games in a row. Now, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have to beat teams that you could easily play down to. You're going to have to beat, you got to beat the Magic, Rockets, Timberwolves. You got to beat them. Now, Karl Anthony Towns is probably going to destroy us. But still, you have to win those games. So it's like, bro, outside of the Hawks, I mean, and even the Hawks, bro, we can beat them. We beat the Hawks plenty of times. We can beat the fucking Hawks. So the Hornets could be looking at a 10-game winning streak by the time we go on our next road trip, which starts with the Rockets and the Bulls and the Bucks and the Hawks. So, but on this 3-game road trip coming up, we can go 3-0. I'm going to predict 3-0 because I believe in us. I'm going to predict 3-0. Now, the Hawks we have tomorrow on a back-to-back, and I think that's maybe why Borrego was trying to rest some guys tonight, which I understand. But look, bro, once you see the lead slipping, bro, I don't give a fuck. Hey, y'all take off y'all warm-ups. Y'all going back in the game. I don't give a fuck. I'm not finna watch a game slip away, and that's something Borrego love to do. Nigga, just watch a game slip away. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Like, bruh, when you up 23, no, I think at one point we were up more than 23. I feel like we pushed that shit higher than 23 at one point, but let me see. I don't know if it's gonna tell us that. Nah, no, it's not. I don't tell you that on Google. But I feel like at one point we were up more than 23. But anyway, Borrego did call a timeout when it got down to 20. I'm pretty sure we were up by like 27 at one point. I'm pretty sure we were up by like 27 or 28. But when it got cut down to 20, Borrego called a timeout. And then it got cut down to like 12. And Borrego didn't call a timeout. No, then it got down to 14. And I was like, this is where you call a timeout. He didn't call a timeout until it got down to like 10. Bro, you let them cut a 23-point lead down to 10 or whatever the fucking lead was. You let them cut that shit down to 10. Bro, 10's too fucking close. If I'm up 20 plus, as soon as it gets to around 15, 14, 16, somewhere in that mid-teens area, I'm calling a timeout. I'm not even letting this game get to 10. I don't want this game to get anywhere close to single digits. You want to get it to where let's make a couple shots and put it back up to 20 and break their will. And that shit where Borrego got to learn, bro. Step on people's necks in this league. Don't let them back in the fucking game. There's no reason this should have been a 3-point win. We should have blew them out by 30. But a win's a win, man. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, bro. You feel me? We get into the road trip tomorrow. We're right back at it in the Hawks in Atlanta. And we start this 3-game road trip. Quick little road trip. Our next home game will be the Timberwolves, and then we're right back on the road for 4 games. So, you know, we're basically playing a lot of road games right here. But that shit is what it is. I do think this is the soft part of our schedule. The Hornets have had the hardest schedule in the NBA so far. And for this next week, we're gonna, get a little easy part of the schedule. And then we got Bulls, Bucks, Hawks, 76ers twice, Kings, Mavericks, Spurs, Trailblazers, Suns, Jazz, Nuggets. So December is going to be a little harder because we're playing a lot of West Coast teams. I mean, a lot of Western Conference teams. So, we kind of got to close out November on a nice little run because December is going to be hard. And, we've already had the toughest schedule in the NBA, so we got to take advantage of these little easy games that we got. But anyways, I'm not going to keep on talking y'all to death, man. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one tomorrow night, of course. Right back at it. I think I'm going to do a collab episode with my girl, Kaylee, man. Calling Plays with Kaylee. I think I'm going to do a collab episode with her. She's a Hawks fan, so we're going to see how that go. I'm going to hit her up about that. But anyways, I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.